Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver, and sorry that there hasn't been a video in like 20 days. I will admit, by the way, this video is gonna get very sleepy very fast. You wanna know why? It's because I have a brand spanking new medication, and that medication's side effect is that I go honk, beep, 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 beep. Which honestly, considering that I don't take melatonin anymore, it's kind of goated. But I can feel myself crashing right now, so this is gonna be one hell of a 20 to, God forbid, 40 minutes. But listen, you know I'm on my way to Dreamland the nanosecond this video is done. But I couldn't, listen, I will give myself one thing, I could not actually record a couple of days ago, because I was getting some dental work done and my jaw hurt like a lot. I was getting some orthodontal work done. I'm too ignorant to know which one it was. Because, you know, that's what the people who study and, like, you know, spend a lot of time learning and practicing and studying and working and becoming experts in their respective fields, that's for them to know. I am ignorant, and I just brush my teeth. I brush my teeth. I floss the teeth, that's what I do. I brush the teeth, I floss the teeth, that's all I do. That is literally all I do. But, you know, I'm incredibly eepy right now, and I am delaying the start of this video even more. But, you know, we had a fun Halloween special, right? How's November doing for you? I mean, we have the Mandate of Heaven, and you absolutely love to see that. My mayor, that's not actually true. I wish, though. My absolute fucking goat. But, you know, we're feeling pretty good. It was a pretty good day. You know, exactly last year, was pretty fucking awful. But this November 5th, not that bad. Not that bad. NTB. NTB. I just accidentally, like... I accidentally, like, just moved my microphone. Hold on. I'm moving my microphone again! Alright, we're cooking. What are we doing? I don't know. Who's the sleepiest World of Horror character? Sorry, I'm in a mood right now where it's like you've been awake for so long, and then also you take, like, a sleep aid, so you're, like, fading fast, so you think, like, loud noises are funny. Close to the microphone is funny. I'm overusing it, though. Who's the sleepiest WoW character? Who's the sleepiest WoW character? That's the old Crash Bandicoot meme from, like, 2017. Wow! I can't do it correctly. I'm too cooked. But, you know, I've been playing a lot of Forever Winter. I've been playing it solo. I've been playing it with friends. Are we gonna get another video of it? Probably. I mean, it's a goated game, man. I gotta rescue some people from a hangar, so maybe that can be the... None of my friends want to go farther than, like, Tunnel A, you know? Like, the first couple of areas. Like, the Ashen Mesa is a little too scary for them right now, so... We're not even thinking about Tunnel B right now, but, you know, maybe I'll go to the Elephant Mausoleum. Maybe I'll go to the mech trenches, you know? I'll go back. What we do here is go back. I haven't heard that in, like, 20 fucking years, man. But, you know, listen, I gotta slide a little bit closer to the microphone just so that I don't have to keep leaning over. What are we doing? You know what? I'm feeling like a Miku run. I play this game so infrequently these days. I record so infrequently these days. I feel like when I log on, I deserve a little Miku run. Now, is Miku sleepy? Is Miku eepy? Is Miku honk? Me. It's probably Aiko who's the sleepiest because she's got hot bath, but what are you gonna freaking say? Also, my chair is creaking, like, really badly, so I'm kind of worried that, like, it's gonna explode soon. I had a chair, like, a long time ago. Like, what's the old god that I had to think the least? Probably a Thutu, because you just get, like, a fuck ton of damage. Medical history, like, sucks, but it is what it is. I had a chair, like, a while ago, that it was a different kind of chair, because I remember I bought this brand and type of chair in response to it breaking. But I had like a chair that was a really nice chair, but the like spring-loaded mechanism or whatever that lets the chair go up and the chair go down with the pull of a lever, that exploded. And it literally like launched me. I would say probably like the chair's like maybe 3.5 feet off the ground. I don't know, maybe like 2.5 feet off the ground. I don't know how tall chairs are. But it launched me probably like a plus foot in the air, so maybe like 3 or 4 feet in the air, and then I just fell down. Thank God it didn't like stab through the shitty fiber mesh and like kill me. You know, that would be pretty unfortunate, getting like fucking stabbed to death by your own chair. Like, you know one of those scenes where it's like Vlad the Impaler just like stabs like a bunch of people on pikes? Imagine that, but it's just like a metal pipe from a chair. Very unfortunate, but I can tell this video is already going to be fantastic because we're 6 fucking minutes and I haven't gotten past this stupid screen yet. You know what? Randomize and continue. You know, I'm tired enough to where it's like, and also I suppose medically tired enough because I took like, the side effect of the medication is that it's a honk, is that, you know, like I'm both sleepy and then also I'm medically sleepy and fading fast. So it's like, you get to the point where it's like, whatchamacallit, you just kind of like ramble about absolute fucking nonsense, and then, you know, you think swears are funny, you think loud noises are funny, you think close to the microphone moments are funny, and so you're just kind of like, just kind of existing in the context of all who came before you, because you did not just fall out of a fucking coconut tree. Sorry, I'm absolutely cooked right now. We haven't even selected the first mystery and we're at 7 goddamn minutes in the fucking run. Me when I'm written by fucking VisiPop. Fuck! Alright, okay, alright. Ramen, bulletin, flood, abnormal arms coma. Okay. Alright, I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm picking up what you're putting down. It's not Halloween anymore, so we don't get Halloween costumes, I'm sorry. Bulletin, ramen, flood, arms. I mean, listen, you know, is there anything wrong with this? Listen, my dog is sleepy too, because she basically like crawled into my lap, and she wants to go to bed, and I want to go to bed, but the thing is, tomorrow, I am getting more orthodontist dental work, and they're having to like, do a little bit of a funny thing. I don't really understand it, because again, it's not my, you know, I'm gonna ask questions to try to be the understander, but it's not really, you know, my job to understand. It is my job to, this is the most unhinged thing I'm gonna say in this video probably, right? Out of context. But it's my job to show up, open my mouth, and then close my mouth when they tell me to. To open and close my mouth when they tell me to. But, you know, they're doing, I had to sign a consent form because they are sedating my mouth. So I won't be able to, like, you know what it's doing. So I probably won't be able to talk. I probably won't be able to talk at all. And then, after the sedation wears off, my jaws are gonna hurt like goddamn hell. So I ain't recording tomorrow. Absolutely not. And if I am recording tomorrow, it's a no commentary video. It is kind of funny that one time I tried to pass off, like, the one where I forgot to... the illegal den, what the fuck is wrong with you? The occult shop, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? I'll take the funny mask. We have one curse right now, so you know what that means. You can go back here, you can get this shit cured. What about a little Ritual Dagger gaming? Funny mask, Ritual Dagger? I mean, it's not like... Funny mask is objectively the best thing you got going on here, I'm not gonna lie to you, but, I mean, just take the sanity. Put the sanity in the bag, bro. Put your sanity in my bag so I can take it home and eat it because I'm an eldritch monstrosity that thrives on eating human sanity. The truth has been revealed. This is not canon. To quote Kitten, this is not fucking canon. Despite being Scottish, I cannot do any close accent to, like, anything British, or even Scottish. The thing is, man, when I'm in Scotland, when I'm visiting Scotland, I, like, slip back into the lingo, man. I slip back into the lingo, but it's like, nobody talks like that here in America. You know, the country that I've lived in, like, my entire fucking life. So it's pretty easy to not be in Scottish mode. But when I go back to Scotland, it's like, I absolutely slip into the lingo after, like, a week there. But of course, you know, that usually just means, like, a week of Scottish posting. It is really funny, though, because I don't sound Scottish, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, you'd hear my voice, and you're probably not thinking, oh yeah, that's a Scot right there. That's a true Scotsman. Isn't there a fallacy about that? Isn't there a fallacy about that? That might be true. There might be a fallacy about that. But, you know what I do know in my sleep-deprived state? It's that it's time to shout out to Simple Flips. The regular occurrence of the show, because 90% of the things I say originate from Simple Flips. Coma Arms Flood. I mean, I really fucking hate this. I really do. I am written by Vizzy Pop tonight. Sorry, again, it's like sleep deprivation, medical eepiness, which is not gonna go away. Because, like, if I take it, like, I have to take it early before I go to bed, because it takes me, like, 80 years to fall asleep even with it, but, like, way better than without it. But, like, if I take it right before I go to bed, then it's, like, I literally get into the point where it's like, yeah, we'll do Bulletin, why not? I literally get into the point where it's like, oh, fuck you, Mind Wipe. I just realized we got that. I was like, we got negative EXP? What the hell is wrong with you, brother? But, I get into this point where it's like, I wake up and it still has the effect. Because I think it lasts for about, like, I don't know if it's just because, like, I'm new to the medication. Because here's the thing. Whenever you are new to a medication, it always hits you the hardest, right? Like, I used to have this medication that was, like, it had every fucking side effect under the book, and it hit me like that for months, bro. But after, like, I shouldn't say months, like, maybe after, like, 2 months, 2.5 months, I didn't even feel it anymore. So I feel like once I get used to this medication, it won't hit me as hard. But it's like, I wake up, and I can still feel the medication, like, it's getting me, bro. It's getting me, sister. It's getting me, NB. But God, it's so weird, because it's like, it's just kind of hard to keep my eyes open when I take it, which is why you have to take it before bedtime, because typically, you know, closing your eyes, that equates to sleep, or maybe temporarily closing them for, like, blinking and or winking, just as, like, a little treat, you know. Oh, motherfucker, it's Mystery 2, bro. What if I want to rest at my house? What if I want to do a little bit of this? What if I want to do a little bit of that? I love leaning close to the microphone and see it go into, like, the red range, so it's probably peaking. It's very funny, especially after I add, like, the decibels up. I do a thing where it's, like, it has, like, a compressor if it gets past, like, 13 decibels or whatever, because, like, the peak of my voice is going up to, like, minus 15 decibels, and then, like, the average part of my voice is going to, like, around 40, and then World of Horror is doing whatever the fuck World of Horror is doing. I'm too lazy. I used to change it to where, like, I had it to where it was, like, game audio, microphone audio, and then Discord audio, in case I had that shit open, which I should probably close that shit, because I don't need that open right now. Not when I'm recording. It's kind of cringe, honestly. But I have this thing where it's like, since I record every game on the same scene, because I have, like, the weird audio capture thing that Plunger showed me how to do, which is based, by the way, honestly. I think it's entirely based. 30% chance? Let's do it, chat. I always win this. Oh, motherfucker. We could have just done the 2 basic attacks, huh? I mean, it's not like that would have actually done anything, because it's like a 60% chance to hit, but it's like, it is what it is what it is. Threat level forest? Threat level threatening? Aye. There was a, this is unhinged because I was literally just talking about something else and I completely forgot my train of thought. But there was a Twitter account that I used to follow back when bots were like a... Here's the thing, you used to be able to have like a marked bot Twitter account that was like a gimmick account, you know? It was like, you know, hourly Garfield, or like daily Garfield comic strip, or like hourly bot that would post art of a character that exists. And one of the ones that I really, really liked was it posted like these vague, threatening images that were all color-based. Oh, you are a terrifying individual that we cannot run from. You are a malicious demon creature from hell, and you need to be smitten down from whence thou came. Get the frick out of here, you psychopath. But it was like, it was very threatening, because it was like very vague and odd and scary. I'm gonna do another mind drain, bro. You hit like a fucking truck. Now the secret is that all of them hit like fucking trucks, because that's just kind of the game mode that we're playing with Ithutu. But it posted like a color, like just a block of color, like chartreuse or something, and then it said something like vaguely threatening. Like there's one that I have that's like, it's a kind of red. I don't remember what red it is. Is it Carmen red, or is it like, no, it is not a Limbus Company sleeper agent thing, but it's like a Carmen red or something, or like a amber red, and it's like your pets can no longer help you. It's like threat level, your pets can no longer help you. And then there's like a weird blue one that it's like the threat level is turquoise, reevaluate your life choices. And that was a really fucking good Twitter account, man. That was a really fucking good Twitter account. I don't know if it's still real or not. I don't know if it's still a thing that exists, but that was a fantastic Twitter account. And I just have some of those images saved on my phone from like years ago, or like a couple years ago or whatever. It doesn't feel real, man. Like, it doesn't feel real. I heard that, like, the last time... I'm so cringe. Like, listen, listen. I am a basic T1 fan. I like Faker, and I like Keria, and I like Gumayushi. I'm pretty sure it's Owner and Doran. But there was a thing recently in the League of Legends quarterfinals where it was like game 5 of like TL versus Anyone's Legend, which Anyone's Legend is my favorite team, by the way. And it was like, this is so fucking dumb. I don't know why I just clicked this, but it's fine. It's okay. It's aura, man. It's hype moments and aura. Check this shit out, man. Check this shit out. But it was like game 5, do or die. This is like T1's entire series on the line here on whether or not they're gonna like make it to Worlds, or not Worlds, but they're gonna make it to the next bracket of Worlds or whatever. That did 13 damage, you piece. You piece. Sorry, that was a little ASMR-y. I hate ASMR. I should have said that louder. You piece. There we go. That's a little bit better. But yeah, sure. We'll get like 5% Doom. That's okay. I'll rest a couple of times just to restore my stamina, but we'll get like an ally. We'll get like an ally. Sure, why not? The school is a theologist, so that's like exactly who you want to fucking see right there. That's actually kind of goated. Now, we're not liking this at all, in the slightest. We actually think this is kind of cringe, but we can do like a desperation kill next turn, assuming that this hits, which it might not, but it did, so you're cooked. I almost want to like go into that fight with desperation, because we're not going to take stamina, right? Yeah, we're not going to take stamina. But we could level up as well, actually. That's actually so true. I'm going to the school again. I want to level up. Oh, but we had to have something like that happen. But we are in desperation range. But it's like in game 5, do or die, Anyone's Legend could win the series and kick you out of Worlds, and then you can't get Keria's Nico skin or whatever. You know, the 6th win is for the 6th win is for my team. The 5th win was for me. And listen, I was rooting for Anyone's Legend, by the way. I love Shanks. I love Flandre. I love those guys so much. They're awesome. I love Anyone's Legend. Tarzan. I'm blanking on the other two right now, and I feel really bad about that. But, like, your jungler being named Tarzan is, like, absolutely fucking goated. But I love Shanks. He's, like, one of my favorite players in the game. And the fact that they almost won against T1 is awesome. But, like, literally, and this story is going somewhere. It is connected to the, like, time doesn't seem real thing. Is that, not Doran, sorry, Owner, the jungler for T1, he was, it is Owner, right? Like, I'm not insane, like, O-N-E-R. We healed, by the way. You motherfucker. But it's like for, like, Owner, right? He was being told to first time Mundo in Game 5. Like, he was deadass being told first time Mundo in Game 5, and he was literally, like, reading the Mundo tooltips out loud to his team while he was picking Mundo, right? And it turns out that the last time that homie played Mundo was, like, 2017 or, like, 2018 or something crazy like that. And, brother, that was 7 to 8 years ago. I'm sorry for doing another microphone zoom in, but I'm still like, you know, loud equals funny, close to the microphone equals funny. Like, that is actually fucking crazy. Like, that is actually fucking nuts. That, like, 2018, 2017 was, like, 7 to 8 years ago. Like, that's actually insane, man. Like, I don't know how to say that. Like, that is so fucking crazy. Sorry, I'm still written by VizzyPop. VizzyPop wrote this episode, okay? I didn't have the energy to write the script for this episode, and it was too late at night to call up one of the regular script writers for this episode. But, you know, VizzyPop was on call. They got us, okay? So just be like, you know, be grateful for that, because you wouldn't be getting this episode unless VizzyPop, like, was up at, like, 4 in the morning and was like, all right, I'll write an episode for you, you know? So have a little fucking respect, okay? Have a little fucking respect. Dude, this video is not getting the full monetization. Because you can swear, like, a bit, and you can swear, like, a moderate amount, but if you swear too much, it's like, that's not doing it for you, man. That's not hitting different. I don't know why I did that. I'm absolutely cringe. Why the fuck am I leveling strength, man? I'm using a knowledge weapon. Like, what the hell is wrong with me? What the fuck is wrong with me, man? Broken bone? Get this shit out of here, dude. I got a fucking medical kit. Sorry. Again, I'm cooked. I'm medically inebriated. It's my prescription medication. My doctor told me to take this medication, and honestly, it's working. It's just that, like, I shouldn't record videos at, like, 5 in the morning, because it's like, I have new medicine, and it's kicking my ass, but, like, that's what it's supposed to do. Like, well, it's not supposed to. Listen, the sleep aid thing is a side effect. And honestly, it's kind of a goated side effect because I always never sleep anyways. I always sound, like, unhinged when I say this, right? But when I was, the most relatable I've ever had, like, a character say anything in, like, the history of a video game is I was playing, you know, Limbus Company. That's the sleeper agent activation cell right there. Is that I was playing Limbus Company, and you can do this thing where you, like, talk to the identities, and I was talking to LCB Faust, because I'm goated like that, and the thing about it is she says, like, she makes this weird comment at night about how she thought it was normal for so long to, like, go to sleep and then wake up in, like, 3-hour intervals, like, without fail every time. And it's like, that's me, you know? I go to bed at, like, 11, and you know what happens, chat? You know what happens? And I just realized I should Emmerdale this so I don't lose this recording when inevitably my computer crashes in, like, 3 seconds. But it's like, that's literally me. Okay, she's just like me, for real, for real. Like, she goes to sleep, I go to sleep. Like, I go to sleep at, like, you know, like, let's say I go to sleep at, like, 9, you know? I'm waking up at midnight every single time without fail. There's not even, like, a chance in the fucking universe that I would ever in a million years be able to wake up earlier than that. And it's like, it's actually so fucking true. Or like earlier or later. You know, it's like I go to bed at 1 a.m., I'm waking up at 4. I go to bed at 4, I'm waking up at 7. You know, I go, like, I have to, like, it kind of gets to a weird cutoff point where if I fall asleep at around, like, 6 or 5, which does not work, because sometimes I gotta be up at that time, but, you know, if I go to sleep at, like, 6, I can sleep until noon. I can get 6 hours. But, like, you know, that's a luxury. That's a luxury. But thankfully, I can sleep in today, so I can get the whole 6 hours. But with this medication, honestly, I think I could push 8. Because it's like, it kind of, if I take it, like, right when I go to bed, it's kind of like a sweet spot thing, because I can fall asleep when it fully kicks in. And I feel like it's fully kicked in right now. Like, I feel like if I close my eyes for too long, I am cooked. Brother, sister, envy. I feel like I'm cooked. But since I'm keeping myself awake by yapping a lot, excessively. Oh, I could have done a charisma check. I rolled a 6, bro. That's awesome. Now, we could get into a fight here, but that's a little bit scary. Speaking of a little bit fucking scary, we're 95% though, so that's actually not that bad. And honestly, our Brace for Impact is like kind of fucking goated, man. Sorry, still written by VizzyPop. But again, this episode wouldn't exist without her. Without them, I actually don't know. Is VizzyPop's she, her, right? Like, I'm not crazy. Like, I've seen a lot of people, like, that's such a weird way to refer to somebody. You're gonna have to give me a little bit of slack, because, again, I'm, like, absolutely cooked right now. But I feel like whenever people talk about VizzyPop, they say she, her. So I feel like that's, like, totally okay. But, you know, that's also just, like, bandwagoning, and I don't actually know. So it's like, I don't know. Maybe I'm that one friend who's too woke, honestly. Whoa! Whoa! My dog just hit the keyboard, dude! What? She changed the scene. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Did my microphone quality change? She changed the scene. She used the OBS hotkey. That's freaking crazy, you beast. You ravenous beast, you creature. Oh, don't look at me like that. You're too cute. You're too adorable. You're so small. Oh. Absolutely adorable creature. But don't hit my keyboard. Don't do that. You're gonna crash my computer. My computer's been on for too long, and it's been playing World of Horror. So it's like, I think that my computer's gonna crash. What the fuck? Like, what the fuck is this, dude? We're actually just gonna, like, die. We're gonna die to this guy? Like, what the hell? We're actually just... Whoa! What the heck? Spin, like, a fucking 180 degrees? For fun? Oh, nice broken bone, idiot. Well, we know this will do 13 damage, so don't worry about that too much. We are, like, cooked, though. We're, like, giga dead. We're, like, giga dead, dude. What if I rested? What if I rested for 2 stamina, bro? My devious 3% stamina, or my 3% doom, or 3 doom, because it's not like a percentage thing, you know what I mean? It's like, when you add 3% doom to 70 doom, you know, it's not like, you know... Or maybe I just don't know how percentages work, you know what I mean? But I feel like 3% of 70% is different than 3% of 100%, or maybe it's not. Maybe it's not at all. Maybe I'm just a moron. But, like, I've always thought of it more or less as, whatchamacallit. Yo, absorb? Absorb, Pog? I've always just thought of it as, like, a flat number. That is crazy that we made that. I still think that's a threshold check. But, yeah, no, the concept of time doesn't seem real anymore. I know we're back on that. Yo, I almost attacked Doll Nurse? Like, what the fuck is wrong with me? So yeah, I hope you, I hope some of you old woe heads, you're appreciating the extreme sleep deprivation Webweaver, but it's like kind of like a fake sleep deprivation Webweaver, because I would be wide awake right now if it wasn't for the fact that I'm like zonked right now. So maybe in the future, so that I'm not like an absolute psychopath, I should probably take it after the video, you know what I mean? Or like in the midpoint of the video, because it takes like an hour. It takes like 40 minutes or an hour to like work. And I did see that YouTube short recently that's like, if you lie on a certain side, you absorb your medicine faster, and if you lie on your other side, you absorb your medicine like a little bit, like, you know. It's all about that absorption rate, and you can absorb it faster or you can absorb it slower. And it's like, I don't know, I'm just sitting down, you know? Can we do this? That's actually kind of fucking crazy, man. It's 392% chances. It's really bad if we miss, but that's just sort of like playing World of Horror in general, you know? Like, if you miss, it's like, if you miss, you go to hell. Sometimes, literally. What are we gambling on? Dexterity or charisma? I think since our stamina sucks, we can probably do it like this. We've got, maybe I should have done charisma, because we don't have a light source. What if I just do that, huh? What if I just get 5 EXP, huh? You wouldn't harass me, would you? This is a 30-minute video. Brother, sister, envy, you gotta get me out of here. Holes is like absolutely destroying us. Alright, do we have light source and charisma? Let's see. Yes, we do. So, unfortunately, we're kind of in a funny spot. Now, we do need to... We actually don't need to do this, but I'm gonna do it anyways. And then we're gonna do it like that, and check this shit out. We can't take stamina damage. And unfortunately, we're gonna get into the fight right now, so it doesn't really matter. But we've already taken our sanity damage, so we don't have to maintain, like, good shit with that, you know what I mean? I mean, you're omega dead, bro. You're cooked. I mean, we even missed and we still kicked your ass. We literally kicked him and punched him and beat him up. Felt very good. I don't think we got a dexterity check, by the way. I don't know. That's a knowledge check, yeah. I can't believe I was just, like, mindlessly leveling strength for the entire run. Okay, I am gonna do the lull duel, because fuck it, but I'm gonna do an Emmerdale first, just so I don't lose the recording.
Oh, sorry. Suddenly, somewhere, Emmerdale seems to have disappeared. We'll go back to it as soon as we can, once we've found it.
Yo, what up? For you, it was like 10 seconds. For me, it was like 10 seconds, which is crazy. I'm still thinking about that I called Vizzy Papa she, her. That's like, even though it's like technically correct, it's still like fucking nuts to refer to somebody as that. It's like, oh yeah, they're a he, him. They're a they, them. Like, that's absolutely insane work right there. Only the mind of the one friend who's too woke, and then also like sleep deprivation and then medical sleep deprivation. It's fine though. Actually it's probably not, but you know. I don't know, what about like Zach? Zach is health costs and also a golem. Like, actually just fucking kill me. Just put a bullet in my brain right now. I didn't know Zach was a golem, okay? You could say that Zach is like a chemically altered human or whatever, and I'd believe you. What about a Moo? It's fucking nuts, man. Okay, so like melee jungler from like 2009. When did Rengar come out? Like, you don't really have like a, I don't know, like Lee Sin? Lee Sin's like a 2009 guy, right? Oh, fuck me. He's 2011? There's no way he's 2011, man. I don't know, Master Yi? Human Spiritualist. I don't know what I was thinking. Bro, there's a lot of... He's also Ionian! When has Master Yi ever showed up in anything Ionian, bro? Who the fuck is that old? Is like J4 that old? Is J4 got that shit on? He's a fucking human, and human is red! I'm not doing the quote, dude. I'm not doing the quote. There's like 2 people this could be. And by that I mean there's 1 person this could be. Could it be Shaco? Because Shaco's just like a fucking creature, and he's pretty early, right? He's a support! I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Jax is a top laner, bro. There's no way. If it's Jax, I'm pissed off. Show me the quote. Do I give up? Do I give up? No, 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 no. Udyr is a human. Don't do Udyr. Don't do Udyr. Trundle is a top laner. Don't do Trundle. Teemo is a top laner, even though I exclusively play Teemo jungle because I don't like laning as Teemo. I don't know, when was Rengar, bro? Like, Rengar was in the first trailer, right? Ferocity. He was in the first cinematic. He killed Graves, didn't he? Graves is ranged, by the way, so don't even fucking try it. Give me the quote, bro. I'm cringe. I didn't know he was 2009. I didn't know he was 2009. Oh, no. Oh my god, you can even see the Shurima yellow, bro. That's actually devious. Avarosa, guide me. I am not knowledgeable enough on this. Avarosa, guide me. Avarosa, guide me. Who? Okay. Who is reflective enough to ask for guidance? Karma. Shit. Avarosa, this is like... I don't know, is that the name of Viego's wife? Oh, god damn it. Who is reflective enough? That's not Yunara. Of course, no, it's not Yunara. Of course it's not Yunara. Who's the moon spirit who's like Aphelios' sister? It's not Avarosa, obviously not. This is a lore question that I'm getting wrong, which is really embarrassing. For Senna would be the... They can't all be okay. Buried in true ice, true frost. Who's being guided by Avarosa, bro? I'm not putting my headphones in. I don't give a fuck. It's still written by VizzyPop, sorry. Like, she almost went to bed, but we asked her to also write the Emmerdale section of the video, okay? I'm also thinking maybe there's like a wife guy? There's like a wife guy that's not Viego. Avarosa, guide me. Avarosa, guide me. Would it be resin to look up, like, League of Legends Avarosa? I'd probably just bring up the champion. I don't know, like, maybe LeBlanc? I don't know, maybe Mel? Maybe Mel knows somebody named Avarosa? Oh god, it's so over, dude. Who knows what an Avarosa is? Ready to fire! I remember that stupid Corky. Like, Corky had to pick up the package, man. Do you remember that? Do you remember the rain? Do you remember the rain? That's like a Briar quote, totally. Yeah. Alright, fine. I'll put my stupid headphones in. And then this is where I realize, like, some horrible audio has been playing from World of Horror the entire time, and I just get, like, okay, my dog is sleeping on my left arm, and my left earbud is the only thing that actually plays audio, so... Okay. Oh, god damn it, who the hell are you? I don't know, Morgana? Oh, fuck. It's not Gwen, right? Listen, when I played Gwen, I switched my client to, Korean so I could hear Pali Pali! And then that's that. Avarosa, guide me. Irelia, maybe? Who the fuck worships Avarosa? What is an Avarosa? This is a Yunara quote, for sure. Throw another rock. I don't know, who's edgy? Like, she sounded edgy, bro. Rel is pretty edgy, but I think that it's not Elise, not Evelyn. Was it like Sejuani or something? Like, who the fuck knows Avarosa, bro? It's not Zeri. It's definitely not Zillion. I don't know, who's Avarosa? I have no fucking clue. Vi is for violence. Nah, I'm cooked, man. I'm absolutely cooked. I mean, you already knew that if you've gotten this far in the video. You know what I mean? You already knew that. It's not Kiana. I remember Kiana's voice. It's distinctly, like, arrogant and kind of annoying. This is a Tristana quote. True. It's not an Alawi quote. Not an Oriana quote. Probably. I don't know. How about Leona or Diana? Oh, shit. Not a Lilia quote. Not a Lulu quote. Not a Lux quote. I play those characters. I'm just guessing. Any female character I don't play, or don't know the voice lines for off the top of my head. That's not Senna, right? Like, I'm 90% sure that's not Senna. How about Shyvana? It's not Seraphine, I'm pretty sure. If it was Sivir, I'd be embarrassed, because I do play Sivir. Only you can hear me, Summoner. I don't know who it is. It's not Ambessa. Well, that was embarrassing. I should brush up on my Ashe lore. You motherfucker. What in God's name is this? Is this like Garen's? Like, Garen has like a shoulder pad passive, doesn't he? What the fuck is this, dude? I don't think it could be Wukong, actually. I don't know. I don't know what Wukong's tooltips look like. This is such a distinct, like, design, though. You know what I mean? Like, I almost think it's like a robotic champion. Because that's, like, such a crazy... That's such a crazy design for something. Like, that can't be, like, ergot, like, shotgun legs, right? That I just never noticed. Like, is this, like, Ornn blacksmithing? Like, there is some crazy shit there. Like, that's, like, nuts and bolts, you know? It's, like, not Heimerdinger, but what if it was Rumble? Or something, you know? Like, some sort of champion that has something to do with robots? Like... That's kind of crazy, honestly. Leverage? I'm sorry? Like, huh? Hoopst? Like, is that like a... Jarvan Vor? Sounds like he could have something called leverage. What the hell is leverage, bro? Maybe it's like Trindamir's shoulder pad? It's obviously not, but like... Maybe Twisted Fate has leverage? He's like a gambler guy, you know? Renata Glask has leverage. What is this? This is not her... I'm trying to remember what her revive is. Is it W or E? Because I don't think it's her ult. What if it's her passive? That's crazy. Like, I was kind of thinking Renata Glask. Okay. Biochemical warfare. Biochemical warfare. That's like, I don't know. Listen, there's an old League of Legends joke that I dare not repeat under any circumstance because it's like pretty awful, but I immediately thought Malzahar, man, I'm so sorry. It could add, like, okay, poison, Twitch, bioweapon, Kog'Maw, maybe? Let's do Kog'Maw. Poison, archery? Not many archers in the game. Like, Ashe, Varus. It wouldn't be Ashe. It wouldn't be Varus. Poison, archery? Like, what is this, Bard from fucking Final Fantasy XIV? It's not regular Bard, I can tell you that much. This could maybe represent, like, the slow, but, like, no, it's not gonna do that. Does it represent, like, Vayne Silver? No. Surely not. This is such a weird, like, pathogen. Poison. Ranged? Like, who has something like that, man? I'm not sure. Like, this is very interesting, just because, like, there's not really, like, a... Like, Teemo uses poison, but that's, like, a blow... Okay, okay. Invisible archer with poison, or, like, green, or, like, biohazard? Like, invisible archer. Invisible ranged. I mean, I guess Vayne does use, like, the poison, like, the silver poison. But, like, that's kind of unhinged, man, honestly. Quinn doesn't go invisible. Also, she'd be represented by a bird. Akshan doesn't have any sort of DOT, I'm pretty sure. I think it might, like, be Vayne. Like, it can't be Singe. Like, Singe is the only character I can think of who fights biological warfare, but it's not like an archer. He throws people over his shoulder and he laughs. He goes, ha 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 ha, that's not good. That's not good. It's not fucking good, man. That's not good at all. That's just bad. But there's, like, an invisibility aspect to it, too? So it's like, who the heck is doing all that? Like, biological warfare, because that's what this is to me, right? Like, this is biological. This is ranged. This is invisible. So, like, if that's not Teemo, who the hell is? And, like, Lilia's got the dot game going on, but she's definitely not represented by an archer. Varus can't go invisible, so it's definitely not that. Malzahar can't go invisible either, so it's definitely not that either. I don't think Mika would be this, but, like, maybe? Oh, okay, sorry, I'm dumb. I forgot, like, yeah, listen, man, I think of the skin where he's got the fucking, like, the submachine gun, man. I'm so sorry. Alright, fine. Fucking, you're gonna give me one fucking easy ball right there. This is a Prestige Viego. Is it Worlds Viego? Is it King Viego? It's blue. It has to be Worlds Viego. If it wasn't blue, I would say it's King Viego, but it has to be, it's Worlds, it's blue. Alright, that was humiliating. Is there not a bundle for... Is there not a bundle for the next in 18 hours? Brother, it's the 5th. Ah, whatever, it's fine. Alright, thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Have a good one. Bye. Talon T-Pose.